This release is all about doing more with less.
Hiring consultants.
Already using a platform for sourcing, right? They now get an ATS experience, that too for free.
Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of Instahyre Launch Labs. And today's episode is special because let's be honest, hiring consultants don't receive enough love. You are working across clients, juggling multiple roles, and trying to fill some of the toughest positions out there. But the tools, they've always felt like an afterthought, but that ends today. We have rolled out a massive upgrade inside of Instahyre, which is specifically built for hiring consultants. Whether it's collaborating with your client, closing more positions, or bringing in more mandate, our latest update, Instahyre Hiring Suite, will help you close positions faster, look sharper, and most importantly, bring in more businesses. Today, I am joined by Sarthak, who is the product manager here at Instahyre. Welcome, Sarthak, to the show.
Thank you, Harshita, for having me here.
So, tell us a bit about your role here at Instahyre. What do you do?
I'm a product manager at Instahyre, and I primarily focus on building features that solve real problems for recruiters. Every product decision that we make at Instahyre, is guided by a very simple philosophy of making recruiters' lives easier. So that is the North Star metric that we follow over here. So be it improving candidate sourcing workflows or enhancing candidate management features or adding smart automation features, our goal is simply to reduce friction and make hiring more efficient and more enjoyable for recruiters.
So tell me, what is the total percentage of jobs that are being posted on Instahyre are done by hiring consultants?
Yes, so around 20% of all jobs posted on the platform today are by
Hiring consultants.
These are not passive users, these are power users who drive a high volume of candidate activity and hiring outcomes on a platform. So any improvement that we do in their workflows creates an outsized impact for everyone.
Alright, that makes sense. So could you tell me why did we focus on specifically hiring consultants for this particular launch?
Great question, Harshita. Actually, after we launched our ATS suite for our direct recruiters, we started seeing similar usage patterns and pain points from our hiring clients as well. We saw them using spreadsheets and clunky ATSs to manage their candidate pool, and we knew we could solve this problem very reliably. And actually, we also got consistent feedback from our
Hiring consultant.
that they wanted the same set of candidate management features that are present in other ATS, but that were tailored for their own hiring workflows. So like I said,
Talent partners.
credible value to Instahyre. So this release, I would say, is not just a product decision, it is more of a business priority to support our
Talent partners.
better in their hiring.
So I guess one of the first things that hiring consultants would notice as soon as they log in on Instahyre would be the change in the job form, right? So how does it help them?
Yes, the job form is a much simpler two-step process now. In step 1, users can enter their job details based on which they would like to source candidates. They can add their team members for collaborative hiring, which wasn't possible before. They can also configure a job coordinator for each of their jobs now, and that person would receive critical job alerts like pending evaluations, pending interviews, or inactive candidates in any of the stages. In step 2 of their job form, users can now configure hiring workflows for their candidate management. For instance, they can set up a hiring pipeline that mimics the real life hiring scenario for their job, and then they can move candidates across stages. They can enable our peer evaluations feature for unbiased feedback and evaluations from interviewers. They can also use our Insta screen to auto screen or filter out candidates using a questionnaire. So all in all, it is a much flexible and faster and more powerful than before.
Alright, Sarthak, so could you tell me how team collaboration would look like for hiring consultants with this update?
Team collaboration, I would say, is at the heart of this new update. Recruiters can now share candidate profiles internally or externally with hiring managers of client companies and get the structured feedback from them. They can also add their own colleagues as job subscribers in their jobs for collaborative hiring.
So tell me, what are some of the top features that are gonna get unlocked for hiring consultants in this new update?
Well, there's a lot packed in this release, but some of the top features include hiring pipeline with automated actions. So recruiters can now notify their team members or send email to candidates when they enter some stage. Evaluations, so interviews can submit post-interview feedback. InstaScreen will help recruiters pre-screen or filter out candidates based on their responses in questionnaires that they submit. Then recruiters who want to upload profiles to Instahyre can now do so using their resumes, or they can also use the Chrome extension to bring profiles from other job boards or LinkedIn to Instahyre. And then ATS integration is also possible now. That is,
Talent partners.
who are using some ATS like Liver or Greenhouse can now integrate their third-party ATS with Instahyre, and they can directly export their profile from Instahyre to their ATS and manage them there.
Wow, these are some massive upgrade that has been happening. Okay, I have another question for you because I think this is quite personal and very important for hiring consultants. So let's talk about business. How is this update is going to be a massive push in terms of ROI for the hiring firms?
See, automated actions will help them reduce the repetitive tasks. Collaborative features will help them speed up their hiring decisions, and workflow tools like hiring pipeline and fair evaluations will ensure that no candidate ever slip through cracks. So I would say this release is all about doing more with less.
Talent partners.
Already using our platform for sourcing, right? They now get an ATS experience, that too for free, on the same platform, which means they no longer need to pay for their old ATS or manage their candidates in spreadsheets that they were doing till now. All in all, it translates to faster closures, higher productivity, and more satisfied clients, which definitely translates to better ROI and business outcomes.
Thank you so much, Sarthak. This was super insightful. And to all the hiring consultants out there who are watching, if you ever felt like the current hiring tools in the market weren't built for how you hire, this upgrade is for you. You now have faster, smarter, and a better collaborating workflow so that you close more positions, impress clients, and bring in more business. We are going to have a launch event, the Unspoken Rules, what separates winning consultants in 2025 super soon, where we are going to have some industry leaders delve deeper into the practical strategies of how you can close in more positions. Until then, see you next time. And don't forget to log in on Instahyre, post a job for free, and experience the difference.